There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. Emitting it is all it does now.
God, what is that? Why is it so bad? Endurance. Let go of your nose without throwing up.
As you breathe in,
Yeah.
the odor comes over you. It's a smell of the mind telling you to run, and your stomach to wring itself empty. With your hands at your sides and your eyes squinting, you stand in it.
Do they always do that? Step closer.
The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and enamel boots. His skin is greenish, marbled with decaying veins, and blotched by lividity. A fading web of tattoos covers his chest and shoulders. The cargo belt used to fasten him to the branch above appears industrial in strength.
Okay, so inspect the tattoos.
An intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time they intersect, a small white star is formed in their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his skin. Their concentration is highest around his heart. His corpse is marked by stars.
What will mine be marked by?
Alcohol and heartbreak.
Is it a map of the night sky? Is it a microelectronic system? Is this a national pattern? So, trying to decipher what the tattoos mean.
Of no nation that I know of. If anything, it reminds me of religious illumination, last or penultimate century. Men who live harsh lives often turn to innocentic worship. But which one? I see no trace of a humanoid figure. I agree.
A sudden ring fills the air as the lieutenant pulls down the zipper of his orange jacket.
He takes a thin piece of milled aluminium from his coat pocket and pulls it open. Sounds like a sword being unsheathed. A small lens appears, some sort of camera.
Let the lieutenant work. What's that?
A Trugat Sunshine. Mini.
Okay, what is that?
Shit, Kuno! What the fuck is that?
An instant color camera.
He produces two metal-capped ampules and clicks them into place. On the side of the apparatus, a thin slot shines there. I see.
I have only 2 ampoules, so nobody move. I don't want to waste one.
He points the camera to the corpse, peering into it. The lens needs adjusting. Then,
A sound, a shrill flash, followed by the breaking of a small ampoule of glass. You see streams of color pour onto the thick, glossy piece of paper, rolling out.
okay.
In case we need it.
The lieutenant says and shakes the paper, letting it dry in the cold wind. On it, a color-perfect copy of the dead man's tattooed chest. Oh, machine, what do we need this photo for? We need it for the investigation.
Yes. It is pretty cool, isn't it?
Okay, I should have chosen the other one.
There is only one ampoule left.
Okay.
Use it wisely.
It contains insight to the victim's person. By his build, I'd say this was a man of physical violence. The story he wanted his body to tell was important to him. It is his letter. To us. Someone should decipher it. We'll need to show it around.
Can I have it? I should look at it later, without the corpse smell. Say nothing.
Sure. Just don't lose it.
Just don't lose it. We lost our badge. We lost our gun. Okay. He hands you the piece of rolled up photo paper. It's no larger than a pack of cigarettes.
The glossy-eyed corpse looks by, his mouth mute and his skin as colorful as the chemical rainbow on the photo paper, teeming with opportunistic organisms.
You've acquired an interactable item. Investigate this item further by going to the Interact tab in your inventory.
The material appears to be ceramic. Its clean white stands in stark contrast to the decaying flesh above the knee. The The man wore thick polymer socks, probably for padding. A fine array of interlocking plates covers them.
I just noticed this. Why do the boots look like this actually? Looks like some sort of like android suit.
Delicate and fragile. They feel alien to the world around you. Out of place somehow. These are clearly not boots.
Yeah.
They're armor. Possibly part of a larger set.
Indeed. Technically speaking, these are sabatons, not boots.
Okay.
Ceramic plate. Zirconium dioxide, most likely. This is where the make would be. Under the heel. Fair weather. Fair weather model T500 VE. I'm guessing that's vitreous enamel. This is advanced stuff.
Where's the rest of it scavenged by the locals? The material looks out of place here. Knock on the boot. Pull the boot off. Let's see.
It is. It's expensive.
The lieutenant draws a line in the condensation on the ceramic with his
We've
index
requested
finger.
similar material for our tactical units for years now. The constabularies deemed it too costly. In that time, we've lost 6 men to semi-automatics. For a full set, about 4 years of wages.
My god, okay.
As a wage, it's regrettably small. But for a piece of hardware, yes, that's a lot.
4 years of wages is too small. Oh gosh.
Piece by piece. He's been out here for 7 days. It would be odd if they didn't.
So what do they use it for? Like, for Kim, they buy this for the policemen to wear, right? For the detectives to wear. But so is this guy a policeman, a security guard, bodyguard? I wonder.
We should keep a lookout for these pieces. The armor could yield information. Maybe he'll know something.
Who knows?
No, he must have worn something precious underneath his clothes. They've removed all his clothes to get to it. They did not just strip him for the putrid rags.
I see.
Someone could have cleaned the yard. But that's a question for the red-haired thing.
The red-haired thing.
I hear you, cop, talking shit about the Kuno. Come here and say it to Kuno's face.
Why are we cursing a child?
They usually hang them completely naked for that. La puta madre, the Mazda, the Besmerties, and the like. This one still has his underpants.
Retaining a sense of dignity, I guess.
What? Are you trying to ignore me now, fuckface?
Kuno, this boots shit is super boring, and the guy's a total vitupaz.
That's for us to find out. My initial report on the area suggests he was a security guard for the harbor company. But that's just hearsay.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Okay, initial report?
Just something I scraped together from my station. An area report on Martinez. I'm sure you did the same.
Those look pretty advanced for a security guard, yeah.
I agree. This equipment is way beyond what a guard can afford.
Knock on the
A
boots.
small bell-like sound fills the air, like tapping on the side of a porcelain cup.
Sounds fragile.
It's anything but. This material is a kinetic redistributor. It spreads kinetic energy horizontally, from plate to plate, dissipating it entirely. See?
Faint, organic lines cover the plates where they separate into smaller ones. These plates then divide into smaller plates until there are hundreds of them altogether,
Oh.
like whirls of floorboards. The design looks organic, influenced by highly resistant wood materials, like lignum vitae and ebony perhaps.
What does this remind me of?
If trees were made of porcelain, this is what their cross-sections would look like. The smooth, glossy surface fractures into ever more intricate interconnections, peaking on the right sabaton, where you notice
Notice what?
the whirls are in the shape of a letter and number combination. E50, 100, 1000.
Looks like there's a serial number on the right sabaton.
Good. Can you read it to me?
He tips the drawing ballpoint of his pen on his tongue. E50, 100, 1000.
We have a make and a number. That's something. We can use the radio in my kinema when we're done. Either station can chase it for us.
Okay.
This feels dangerous. Are you sure?
Yes.
The stench fills your nostrils. As you push downward, an ominous creaking sound comes from above.
Stop!
The lieutenant's voice is sharp. He looks at you with the boot under your arm. Wait, is this corpse gonna fall off from the tree?
It's gonna pull his head off.
Ah!
Brutal!
Dang! Okay, let go.
What's wrong with you, asshole? Why is he letting go, Kuno?
I don't know, baby. I don't know why he's such a...
Officer, if I may ask, what were you trying to achieve by putting on the deceased foot?
We were going to obtain some evidence from the crime scene.
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt, his torso covered in tattoos, and extremities blotched pink and blue.
I'm so sorry.
An intricate
Oh,
web
but-
of
no,
blue
no, no.
lines stretches across the torso. The hangman's knot is pulled tight by the weight of the corpse below. Yellow, hard-edged polyester cuts into his neck. Above, a sliding buckle ties the belt to the branch.
What kind of rope is this? They said it was like something industrial.
Industrial strength.
Yeah.
The kind used for tying cargo to lorries.
Whoa, okay. Like in a harbor? I can't come up with anything other than a harbor.
Yes, it looks like they use whatever was on hand, paying no attention to not incriminating themselves.
We are assuming dock workers from the harbor did it. They sure wanted him to stay there. The polyester seems strong. How did they even get him up there? So, it's probably people from, yeah, the place where you can find cargoes and lorries.
I'm still approaching this as a lynching, yes. Motivated by the ongoing strike. You?
Okay, makes sense. Believably mundane. I feel like it was something else. Don't ask me. I'm just lumbering from one moment to the next. Okay.
70% of the cases I get are just filling in the blanks on the initial report. This belt worries me.
Okay.
It's not merely polyester, it's steel reinforced.
Wow.
See these lines? This is where the wires run. I see rabbits for more than 20 strands.
Then.
This makes getting him down much more problematic than I had assumed.
Okay, how did they even get him up
A
there?
noose is one of those things that's easier to use one way around.
Did they climb using the kid's ladder?
That ladder can't carry a grown man. I didn't see any splintering either, did you? I think they lassoed the branch.
Yeah.
Then pulled on the belt to close the buckle.
He makes a pulling motion.
Could be. The shape of the branch supports the theory.
Okay.
The cadaver hangs from the cargo belt, limbs limp and torso covered in tattoos. His eyes are milky white and blind to the world, protruding comically from their sockets. There is no one home, just subaquatic terrors there. Dark brown hair grows on his head. His face is ready to explode from the organic processes inside. The death's head grin has passed. What remains is an unrecognizable mess.
Tell me, who are you, dead man?
The corpse is dead silent. You have no idea why you just said that.
Who is he? He is male, 40 to 50, with an athletic build.
The corpse looks right through you as you distance yourself from its stench, eyes like a shark.
Okay.
As you narrow your eyes, the monster before you blurs into a violent mess of green and pink. This is a trick. You've done it before. Pink is where the blood settled in the first hours post-mortem. You can use it to see if the corpse has been tampered with. Does his position at the time of death match the discoloration?
Okay, observe.
Only the lower extremities are pink with a dash of blue. His fatted hands, thighs, and his neck, just above the noose. The rest of the corpse appears dark green in the cold spring air.
Okay.
I see it. His neck too. The lividity goes right up his chin. We have good, well-pronounced discoloration here.
The monster comes back into focus, an explosion of color, coursing with dark marbled veins. His stomach appears pregnant with something, Black liquid streams down his thigh and onto his boot.
So, what do you think?
I think he's dead. I think he was upright after death. His hands, feet, and neck are discolored. Something is coming out of him. He's beaten up. See the bruises? Okay.
A pool of blood and feces has eaten into the frozen mud below the man's feet. Purge liquid is dripping into it, drop by drop.
The victim appears to have contained no more than half a kilogram of digestion at the time of death.
The fuck he's saying?
Talking about shit.
Yes. We got lucky. Maybe he went to the nursing home before that. Yeah, right.
Did we? I don't feel lucky.
I'm lucky in a sense that we don't have to deal with so much mess already as it is. Let's go
A
back.
pool of blood.
The victim...
The fuck he's...
Talking about shit.
Maybe.
That's because that's a clue as well, right? He doesn't really want to dwell on it too long. Okay.
Agreed. Especially on the neck. The belt acted like a tourniquet, keeping the blood in his head. The hypostasis supports a hanging.
Okay, yep, seems like a lynching to me. Could it still be he was moved after death? Maybe he was strangled by someone.
Everything here seems to corroborate that assumption, but we should still get him down before assigning a probable cause of death.
Yeah.
I do. Most of them are post-mortem. Maybe even all of them. The delinquents have made our jobs harder with their little sport.
Right. So did he get those bruises before he was hanged or after? Because people were looting his belongings.
Stop talking in riddles, coin slot.
It means you fucked him up good, Kuno. Fucked him up brutal like.
But there is no breath to catch. Only the cadaver filling the air and your nostrils. As you narrow your eye, this is a trick. Only the lower the cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt. His torso covered in tattoos and extremities.
Are you sure we finished the preliminary examination of the cadaver? We might miss some of these things once he's down.
Okay.
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt. His torso covered in tattoos and extremities. As you narrow, this is a trick. Only the lower extremities.
I see it.
The monster.
So, what do you think? I agree.
His personality is no longer a part of the world.
Totally dead.
The world no longer stores his personality in its composition. There was a time for that, and it ended 7 days ago. No, better not to say that too heavy. Totally. This Buster's not coming back. Okay. Do we have to actually say something?
That sounds about right, yes.
Okay.
But there is no breath to catch. Only the...
The steel reinforced belt presents a unique challenge. I brought chain cutters, but I don't see a good angle of approach to the belt. The cadaver is a good 1.2 meters up. Neither one of us can reach the belt without assistance. And even if we do, there's the question of cutting it.
Maybe we could shoot him down.
Yeah, bang bang time, pig. Shoot his head off.
How?
We have to shoot the industrial rope.
Where the buckle ties the rope to the branch. That's a good spot to aim.
Where? Ah, yes, I see. If the shot hits that, there might be a chance to release the belt.
Yeah, now we're talking. Entertain a Kuno with some shit.
They'll miss. The pigs will miss, Kuno.
Take the shot, Lieutenant. What's the worst thing that could happen? Actually, don't. It has bad idea written all over it. Wait, let me try. Say nothing, let him choose. I don't know. Maybe it's better not to.
I'll blow his head off.
Take it. Take the shot.
Yeah, take the shot. Kuno wants some of that shit.
Kids, why are you here?
Silence. With his elbow sharp, the lieutenant unzips his jacket and produces a lightweight firearm. He drops a paper cartridge in the barrel, separates the scouring stick, and gives the cartridge 5 tucks, securing it in place.
Oh.
He then steps back and assumes the fellow's position, taking aim. The corner
Foul.
of his eye twitches. His finger is on the trigger.
Phallistis. Okay.
He's gonna fucking
The kid's voice is drowned in a shrill blast that echoes off the walls of the surrounding tenements. A cloud of smoke slowly parts in the air as the lieutenant steps back and says to himself,
God damn it.
fucking idiot! Mookaba asshole!
Kuno could have hit it easy, but then Kuno's not fucking handicapped, is he? Kuno's sorry too. Kuno feels sorry for the Beano Cloud.
The lieutenant doesn't say a word, just looks at the gun in his hand.
No, we are lucky as it is. We didn't break anything, and the victim remains uncompromised. Any more mistakes could put us in an unfortunate position with the locals. We have eyes on us. I didn't do us any favors with that.
Damn it, get your shit together.
Remain collegial, officer. It was an honest mistake, and I will not repeat it. I have to say, it's beginning to look unlikely we can get him down without assistance.
Okay. Can I have the gun? I should try.
It's bad as it is. Us shooting firearms like punks.
He pauses and then shrugs and proceeds to load the pistol.
Go ahead. I'm not stopping you. Just don't lose it.
The piece shines in his outstretched hand.
They only have one gun!
Oh my
This
god.
is the sorriest pair of pigs Kuno's ever seen.
We're being mocked by children.
Yeah, take it, you fucking banana boyka! Take it and shoot yourself in the mouth!
Kiel A9 Armistice.
The cold piece of bakelite and gunmetal is surprisingly light. Your fingers fit right through the guard, instinctively resting on the trigger.
The fuck are you waiting for, Kuno? Tell him to shoot himself in the mouth!
Oh my
The
god.
buckle comes into focus in your sights. You stand with your feet planted firmly in the ground and your left hand supporting your gun arm.
Why don't you just shoot yourself in your mouth? At least you won't miss.
Wait, our chances are okay. Say shut up. Close your left eye first. Point the gun at Kuno S. Okay. Let's try. What happened?
A plume of smoke erupts
Oh.
from the barrel. Your hand goes numb from the explosion. With your ears still ringing, you lower the weapon to see what happened. You missed the belt, but hit the corpse straight
Oh,
to the chest.
damn.
Bits of ribcage protrude from the skin. No blood, only a murky sludge dripping down his belly. The sudden stink makes your eyes water.
Yep, we made it worse.
Oh my god, he's gonna fucking cry! I knew it! What a mulko!
Damaged morale. Okay. There's something wrong with your weapon, Lieutenant. It keeps missing. I don't want to do this anymore. This is boring. Start crying. You're sensitive.
The armistice is sufficiently precise, officer, especially at close range.
He takes his sidearm from you and holsters it.
It's not the gun's fault you can't shoot. It's your pig hands.
Pigs don't have hands. They have, like, fucking hooves or something.
Kuno has hands. Kuno can shoot that shit down for you.
Really? Are we really gonna entrust this to a child? Oh, well, I bet he's not a child, but he looks like a child to me.
To ask the suspect for help with the victim's body? To be indebted to Evrard Clare? Very much, yes. Which is why I would have preferred us to handle this ourselves.
Evrard Clare.
Clearly we can't.
Suck my dick, bitches!
Yeah.
The leader of the Union. A dangerous and corrupt man, from what I hear. You don't want to owe him much.
Yeah? Don't go being someone else's bitches. You're Kuno's bitches.
From the gates, by negotiating or fighting. I'm unenthusiastic about fighting. Or we can try to find some secret third path. It's unlikely though.
Okay, let's get to it then.
Yes?
Tell me about the case again. I think you should know that I can't remember anything. Okay, we answered all of these. Let's ask Kuno again.
Fuck does Kuno care? the fuck about it? Fuck are you talking about? What is this contusion shit?
He says you're stupid, Kuno. They want to make you stupid again.
A contusion is a bruise. I'm talking about the marks your stones left on the
Oh,
corpse.
did Kuno make your shit sniffing harder? Obstruction of shit sniffing. This is Kuno's kingdom. Kuno fucking rules here.
You hear the lieutenant hum.
Where's the rest of his armor?
Kuno doesn't give a shit about the armor. Kuno's fuck gimp's got one big thing wrong with him. He's a fucking mutant.
Mutant?
Look at him. Fucking growth hormone shit. He's a giant. The armor's too big for any man. Kuno doesn't give a shit about that freak armor. Kuno threw that shit away.
You threw it away?
Kuno tried to get the helmet on. It was too big.
He performs a kickoff on the imaginary helmet.
Kuno kicked that shit in the sea, rugby style. That shit means
Oh
nothing
my
to Kuno.
god. Okay, you threw it in the sea.
That shit means nothing to Kuno. Kuno doesn't give a shit about material shit. Kuno's a fucking monk. You wanna fuck on someone about that armor? Go fuck the mustached union fuck. The jolly troubadour shit at the gate.
Okay.
Yeah, cocking boot. You know that jolly union cow fucker? Came around talking about cows or some shit. Came around pretending like he cares about cows. So yeah, he's the one you want to talk to. He's fucking crazy about that armor shit. Coming here pretending like he likes cows. Trying to catch a peep at Kuno's armor. Go to the gate. Ask him yourself.
Yes, this troubadour has it.
Okay.
You can feel it.
So it's the troubadour. Alright. Do you know who he was? Do you know how it got up there? Have you seen anyone suspicious around? There are contusions all over his body. Did you do that?
Just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt. That seems pretty fucking suspicious to Kuno.
He's referring to us.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty, Kuno.
Kuno's fuck gimp. Kuno uses the fuck gimp for target practice.
Oh yeah, we
Could have
finished
just said he
this.
doesn't know.
Yeah, it's fucking okay. Gotta have a gimp for rock practice.
Don't ask the pigs for permission, Kuno. Don't ask the pigs for shit.
Okay.
You're testing Kuno's patience here.
Get lost.
Okay, I have more questions about the crime
The
scene.
kingdom of Kuno. The fuck do you want with it?
Okay.
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit. Kuno's Kuno, pig? The fuck are you calling a third person? Kuno's the fucking first person?
Watch out, Kuno. He's trying to fiddle you. He's gonna put his hands on you.
The thing behind the fence starts squealing, shrill and violent like a firework.
Pig's got Kuno. Help! Ray!
Oh my god! The sound gets louder as the child shouts at the window overlooking the yard.
Help! He's got the Kuno, help!
Everyone can hear.
Oh my
You
god.
need to get the hell out of here before.
Okay.
Yeah? Get out of here before the Kuno beats the shit out of you.
Yeah, that's right. Drag your fat ass out of here, fat boy, before Kuno fucks you.
Oh my god.
Bye! Got fucked by the Kuno. We alright? You wanna get fucked again? Come back.
Oh, okay. We only have 0 health left. Okay, we should level up some things. Motorics, yeah. Okay. Can we do that then? No. We have to go back to the car.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Yes, could you run a serial number from a pair of armored boots for me?
Sure, officer. What's the number? And the make
Okay.
of the armor, if you know it.
Yes, E50-100-1000. The make and the model of the armor is Fairweather T5V.
Got it. I'll contact the ICP database immediately. Call back tomorrow. Hopefully they'll have dug up something useful by then.
Wait, what's ICP?
The International Collaboration Police?
Okay.
They keep detailed records of all military technology produced by licensed manufacturers. That's one of the reasons the Moral Intern spearheaded the creation of the ICP in the first place.
Okay.
Officer, as much as I appreciate your efforts to lighten the mood, we both have important work to get back to. Did you have any other serious questions?
It's a serious question because I don't remember anything. Okay.
No. And I doubt they'll get back to me before tomorrow morning.
Okay.
Anything else?
Nothing else.
57th, over and out.